Okay, thank you very much. And we have strong winds affecting Northern Ireland, which means the foil bridge is
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to 2022. And what's a petrol head going to do on the 1st of January of 2022 is going to work on his car, isn't he? So that's what I'm doing today, and it's not just any car, it's my new BMW 118 diesel. And with the problems I had with the Audi A2, I thought I'd just go back to a BMW, you know, as my everyday car. And I saw this popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and the girl that advertised it for £750, and you know, you think that is that too good to be true. So I got in contact with the girl straight away and offered her the 750 quid, but then she replied, you know, a couple of times afterwards that she's had better bids, and she kind of turned it into an auction. So I went straight in with a bid of £1,000 after that, and I said I'd definitely be down the following day to give her the money and then collect the car the day after that. And she seemed quite happy with that, and also I like to think I'm a sort of trustworthy guy, and I kind of guaranteed her that, and I offered her a £50 deposit, which she took. So I was very thankful of that, and I was true to my word, and I went down, had a look at it, and then gave her bought it there and then, got the documents swapped over and went down, collected it the following night. But she said it had an oil leak, and I know these engines, the N47 engine, and a common issue with them is the oil filter housing gasket. And I had a quick look underneath the car, I went to have a look at it, and the oil leak was coming from this side of the engine, and that's the side that the oil filter housing, in particular the gasket that fails on them, and that's where the oil was coming out. It's quite bad, but I managed to get the car home and I got the gasket off, and that's the gasket here. But at the same time, what I'm going to do is decoke it all. So I've got the inlet manifold off here, and I've decoked it all in here, and the throttle body as well. It was really clogged up, so I've done all that, got it all cleaned out. I've got that ready to go back in. But at the same time, this also is another pipe that is a common failure on them, and it's a little plastic breather hose for the engine, and it had failed, so I've replaced that as well. So here we are in the engine bay, and this is the filter housing here, and the gasket is down in there, and it's notorious for failing on this engine, which this one has done. Also, when I started the car up, there was a puff of sort of white smoke, and that kind of indicates sort of bad glow plugs. So I'm going to replace all the glow plugs, be careful in taking them out, and also at the same time I'll just do the glow plug module, which is in here. So I've got it all stripped out here. I'm going to give it a full service as well, and I might actually do an EGR blank at the same time. They reckon that's quite a good mod to do, but I'll have to get somebody to map out the EGR or get the ESTA diagnostic software for this car, which I think I might do anyway, and you can run it through either a PC or a handheld device. But on the whole, I'm really pleased with the car. It's really tidy, and of course I've gone in already and I've started to rub down all the surface rust and paint, and then oil the components on the front suspension. This side I've done already, and just protect them a little bit, you know, from the winter, from the salt and all the mud on the roads. I live in quite a rural area, so I'll get that done. It's really clean inside this car, and it's got some lovely leather seats in really good condition as well. You usually get the half leather seats, which are bad for cracking in here, but these ones are really tidy. I'm quite chuffed with the inside of this, and it's the 3-door as well. You know, hardly anybody ever sits on the rear of our cars. so I'm quite happy with the 3-door. And the 5-door you can hardly get in the back anyway because there's not a lot of room. So it's got aircon, it's got multi-function steering wheel. It's done 135,000, you know, which is not bad. And it's got these, I don't know what style of alloys they are, which are quite nice. But I already had a set of these alloys. Again, I don't know what style they are. I think they're off the later model, but they've sort of corroded in the centre here, so I'll rub that down and paint that. But they've actually got brand new tyres on them. I know they're not a top quality tyre, but they are fairly new. And I don't know if they've got the I don't know what it's called, the tyre pressure gauge, you know, that flashes up in the dash. I can't see if this is if these have been taken out, and I'm not sure if I have to sort of decode that as well in the car, but I'll have to find out about that one. But on the whole, I'm really pleased with this car. I've always wanted a 1 Series, and ultimately I want the 130i. But as a daily, I think the 118D is the car for me, because it'll do, you know, up to 60 to the gallon. And as I said, I go over some pretty rural roads in my work, and got my private plate in it already. And I like the shape of the 3-door as opposed to the 5-door as well, and this is a more sort of rare colour, which I'm quite chuffed about. In comparison to the compact, it's much the same size of car, and it handles very similarly. The compact's got Bilstein inserts on it and stiffened suspension, so they drive very similar and a similar size, as I said. So I'm looking forward to doing 1 or 2. I won't be doing any mods with this. As I said, I might knock off the EGR valve. I'm certainly not going to tune it or anything like that. But this is not going to be my main project in the forthcoming months. That's going to be the conversion of the Renault Traffic, which I'm going to be doing. This is just a raw van, and I'm going to convert that into a day van. So that's what I'm going to do there. Well, there you have it, my new car, my BMW 118D. And to get another car, I have to first sell my previous cars, and I generally always make a profit. But I made a slight loss on both the Audi A2s, which wasn't so good. But I made a good profit on the Renault Traffic, which allowed me to buy this one and to buy the new Renault Traffic and do all the alterations that I'm going to do in it. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers out there for last year. I've got more in the pipeline for this year, obviously, with the van, and I'm going to be doing some auto tests and Targa rallies and events in the BMW Compact. Plus I had a significant birthday last year as well in December, and my boys gave me a token for a rally day, which I've always wanted to do. I've never actually driven in any sort of rally or event, and I'm really looking forward to that. So keep watching. There'll be lots of videos, new videos coming along, hopefully keep you all entertained, and they're generally always as light-hearted as I can make them. I'm still getting used to being in front of the camera. It's quite difficult if any of you have ever tried it before. So thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Please comment below, good or bad. I try and answer as many as I can, and stay tuned because there'll be more videos coming along very soon.